Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? We got our next prediction video for the last game of the first leg. As you see, we got Galatasaray versus Chelsea, and we're gonna go through the lineup really fast. Muslera in the goal for Galatasaray, and Galatasaray playing in a 5-3-2. So Ebo, Kaya, Gülzalam, Bordiso, and Sanoglu in the defense, and then we got Felipe Melo, Inyan, Snyder, Yilmaz, and Drogba. On the Chelsea side, we have Cech, Ivanovic, Cahill, Terry, Azpilicueta, David Luiz in the defensive midfield, Matic, Ramirez, Hazard, Willian, and Eto'o. This is going to be a very interesting game, especially because Chelsea has let's say, a different lineup than we're used to, because of course Ramirez as a right mid and David Luiz as a defensive mid. It's going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen here. So let's see if this can end up being a very interesting game. Of course, I hope so. We already know that Manchester United had problems versing Olympiacos. They tied that up. Manchester City didn't have a good game. They lost against Barcelona, and Arsenal tied against Bayern Munich 0-0. So it's going to be very interesting to see if Chelsea can be the first English team to win it here. For the German teams, the same thing. Not very good games. Leverkusen lost to PSG 1-2. What else was there? Bayern tied Arsenal 0-0. Dortmund won against Zenit 2-1. So Dortmund was the first German team to win. And there's going to be another German team that's going to play against Real Madrid. That's going to be Schalke. And we're going to be seeing how that goes. Of course, we think that Real Madrid should be able to win that. So they're in the first leg of the predictions. There's only going to be one German team that wins, with Dortmund against Zenit 2-1. And so far no English team has won, so let's see if Chelsea can win this. Of course, yeah, Wesley Sneijder, we see him here. He had a really good game last week. Scored 4 goals. Just amazing. Chelsea is going to kick us off here. Get ready for this game. And here we go. Matic, we're going to see how Matic does. Matic just came new in the winter transfers. We're going to see if he'll be able to do something here. David Luiz coming up, trying to get that ball in there. Wesley Sneijder now. Over to Inyan. Inyan. Now Wesley Sneijder again. Oh, well, that bounced off pretty weird there, pretty awkwardly. And the long lob pass to Didier Drogba. But the defense is paying attention. Eto'o now. Eto'o's going to be a very important player in this game. Of course, I'm thinking that since Galatasaray only has 5 defensive players in the back, they're going to be playing a lot of defense. David Luiz coming to run up here, but cannot get through. The long pass to Didier Drogba again. This one was too long, and Cech has it safe in his hands. Cahill over to Terry. David Luiz. Ramirez. Willian. Over to Eto'o. Willian starting to run forward. Eto'o is not going to pass it to him. Azpilicueta now on the left side. Over to Eden Hazard. Back to Matic. David Luiz being a defensive mid, but playing pretty offensively today. Matic back out to Hazard. Hazard couldn't control the ball there correctly, but throw in for Chelsea. Quick throw in. David Luiz. Willian. Eto'o. Almost getting fouled though. Eto'o. Nope, Ramirez back, trying to get it back to Eto'o, but couldn't get through. Bounced off there. Muslera got it. Up to Yilmaz, who can't get to it. And it gets Headed back to Terry, out to Hazard. Willian. Azpilicueta with the lob over to Hazard. Back to Willian. Willian. He's going to shoot it. Yes, Willian. Go, Willian. Nicely done by Willian in the 17th minute of the game. Goal for Willian. Nicely done. My doggy's barking in the background. Nicely done from Willian. I knew he was going to shoot it, but I was just not sure when. I thought he was going to shoot it a little earlier, but he took a 2-3 more steps and then decided to shoot, and that was perfect in the bottom right corner of the goal. And then he slides to victory. Maybe. The game isn't over, but if they do win, then it's a perfect slide to victory. Now, it's time for Galatasaray to show what they got here. Senoglu over to... Didn't really see who that was. Oh, the ref getting in there. Galatasaray trying a lot over the middle. Trying to get a lot of high passes in there. Hazard can't get past Felipe Melo. But very bad pass from Felipe Melo. Chelsea back on the ball now. David Luiz. Ramirez. Matic. And Ivanovic. Losing the ball. And now it's time for Yilmaz to attack. Inyan. Over to Felipe Melo. Giving it back to Inyan. Oh, why does Inyan pass that? Inyan had the perfect chance to shoot it, but he decides to pass it back into the middle. Willian now. Azpilicueta. Hazard. Chelsea definitely controlling this game right now. Fernando Torres not in the starting lineup. Maybe we'll see him get subbed in later. Felipe Melo now over to Drogba. Playing against his old team here, and here comes Yilmaz. Chesh paying good attention. Yeah, Drogba playing against his old team here. Drogba had his very good games again for Chelsea, I must say. Especially the Champions League finals against Bayern Munich. And now throw in for Galatasaray. Senoglu. Gulzalam. Felipe Melo. Snyder back to Melo. It's going to be very interesting to see how these games, these predictions end up being correct. Offsides there for Melo. It's going to be very interesting to see. But maybe we'll get some good tips and good predictions out. Maybe we'll get some right. That'd be pretty interesting. Now Willian out to Ramirez. Nicely done from Ramirez, but the pass was just too long, just a little too long. And now Felipe Melo. Long pass, and that was way too long. Wouldn't have went anywhere. Safe in Chesh's hands. Out to Ivanovic. Ramirez. Giving it to Eto'o. Ooh, foul. That was... Eto'o tried to pull back, and then the defender just pulls him there. Gulzalam. Yellow card for Gulzalam. We'll see again. He had that, yeah, his Eto'o's right foot. That's basically his right leg. That's basically what he pulled away there. And now free kick for Chelsea before the half here. Long ball to the front, not getting through. Oh, what's going on back there? Defense needs to get that ball out of there. Oh, they're just probably going to try to pass it out instead of trying to hit it out with a long ball. Felipe Melo, long pass to Drogba, who trips over his own foot, it looks like. Terry now running up as a Drogba passes it back to the goalkeeper. Muslera. Inyan. And someone's injured by Chelsea. Let's see if he's going to be able to keep going. Yilmaz now. Oh, bad pass. Really, really bad pass. And now halftime in this so far pretty interesting game. Everybody's still being nice to each other on the field. That's very good. That's what it should be like. Here we see the highlights here. The goal from Willian, just perfect. That right corner wide open. Just a very, very perfect shot. Here we see, yeah, the shot from Inyan. Was that Inyan? Here we see the yellow card again from Gülzalam. Those were the highlights. As we see, Galatasaray has nothing to say in this game so far. It's all about Chelsea. Chelsea with 1 goal, 1 out of 2 shots on target, 63% possession, 3-1 tackles for Galatasaray, 1 foul, 1 yellow card, no reds, 1 injury on Chelsea's side. Let's see who got injured. Cahill got injured. Yeah, 1 offsides for Galatasaray, and then shot accuracy 0% to 50%. Pass accuracy, this is definitely Chelsea's game so far, 91% to 79%. And as we see, Willian with a goal, Gülzalam with a yellow card, and Cahill with the injury. And we are going to get back into this game and see if Cahill's going to get subbed out or not. So far it looks like he's going to stay in and he's just going to try to keep playing the game. Let's hope his injury doesn't get worse. Here's the long ball to Yilmaz. Maybe Galatasaray can do something in this second half. Bad shot, cross, or pass, whatever he tried to do there from Yilmaz. Snyder. Out to Felipe Melo. Back to Snyder with the long pass over to Sanoglu, who tries to shoot it right away. Probably not the best idea in this case. Eto'o can't control the ball there correctly. Now Drogba. Haven't seen a lot from Galatasaray this whole game. Let's see if this changes in the second half. So far it seems like the very long ball to Drogba, but he's offsides. I think Cech would have had that anyway. So I don't think it really matters. Yes, Marshall Mathers. And Willian getting that nicely done. Hazard. Eto'o. David Luiz Ramirez. Nicely done to Willian. Back out to Ivanovic with the long cross. Eto'o. Outside net. It was a nice try. It was a good cross. Eto'o was being blocked there, or was definitely being defended there pretty close. So Eto'o didn't have the perfect chance to get that ball off. Now Ramirez waiting for David Luiz to come up there. David Luiz is not going to make it all the way to the front, and Eto'o did not run up. Stopped running. David Luiz thought he was going to keep running, but he didn't. Felipe Melo now on the other side of Galatasaray, going to attack now. Out to Ibu. Cuts inside there. Yilmaz trying to get it through the middle there. I think maybe that's the problem they're having, is that they're playing too much through the inside That's why they're not really getting through there. Chelsea has a pretty good defense, so it's going to be hard either way to get through, but I think they would have a better chance trying to get through the outsides. Nice passing here from Chelsea. Willian. Over to Eto'o. He's wide open. Eto'o. Eto'o pulls back. Oh, Eto'o with the spin. Nice try there. That was very, very good, but on the other hand, it's probably a bad idea to spin to the inside. David Luiz just not paying attention there. Snyder. Drogba. With the lob, but Terry's paying attention. Oh, everything's going crazy now. Free kick for Chelsea. And I think we're going to see a substitution here. Lampard is coming in for Matic. Gundogan is coming in for Snyder. And no, this is not Ilkay Gundogan. This is a different Gundogan. I'm not sure if Ilkay Gundogan and this Gundogan have any relation. I'm not sure. See if Lampard can do anything in Matic's position. It's pretty sad that they took Snyder out this early. The last 20 minutes of the game are about to hit. So far, Galatasaray has been trying to push, but they're just not getting through the defense from Chelsea. Drogba, he should know how to get through this defense. He knows how this defense is. Here with the long pass again. They're just trying with the long passes through the middle. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. I think that's just not the way you're supposed to end up playing against Chelsea. Felipe Melo now to Sarioglu. Trying to run in there. Sarioglu tries to cross it. I don't know why he didn't just run back to the top of the box. Tried to play it over. In this case, he tried to cross it while standing, which is always pretty bad. Eto'o gets the ball over to Lampard. Oh, Lampard does the crossover there, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Here we see Inyan goes out for Courtoulis coming in for Galatasaray. Let's see if he can change anything. Look at that grass just flying up in the air there. Galatasaray, I think, is doing it wrong by taking out the best players on their team. Inyan, and then you have Snyder, who's already gotten taken out. Willian, Eto'o, now over to David Luiz. Back to Felipe Melo. Ramirez. Lampard. Azpilicueta. Hazard, now the defense messed up there, trying to pull Hazard back. Not working out too good for Galatasaray here. David Luiz to Willian, back to David Luiz. Out to Ramirez. Ramirez back to... Here comes Eto'o. Nope, can't get it through. Now Galatasaray with the ball. Felipe Melo with the ball here, back to Sarioglu, back to Ibu. Galatasaray just trying to punch their way through here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, now that was a bad cross, or try for a cross. Willian to the middle to Lampard. Lampard, that's going to be offsides for Eto'o, but he can't get to it. Cahill paying attention. Cahill was injured at the beginning and he's not leaving here. Eto'o. Oh, Eto'o had the chance. Willian over to Lampard. Lampard shoots and it's blocks from the goalkeeper. Seems like the game's going to be over here any minute. And that would mean that Chelsea, the first English team to win here in this first leg. That ball was too long. And that concludes the game. Chelsea, the first English team to win in the first leg of the Champions League. The other English teams, as we heard at the beginning of the video, didn't really win. One loss, one tie. No, 2 ties. 1 loss, 2 ties, and now a win for Chelsea. So there we go. We're going to see the highlights here. Here were the goal from another angle from Willian, goalkeeper. Couldn't really see where the ball was at in the first place. Here the shot from Galatasaray, just taken hit unlucky. Chesh got that. Here the yellow card number from Guzolan. Here's the last chance from Lampard, which the goalkeeper saves, and Eto'o cannot get the rebound goal. Best player of the game was Willian for that 1 goal, which counted a lot. Very good. Galatasaray had 1 shot on goal, so they have 100% shot accuracy. Chelsea had 2 out of 4 possession, 47 to 53. Yeah, Galatasaray definitely pushed a little bit in that second half. Tackles 4-2, fouls 2-0, corners 0-0, shot accuracy 100% to 50%, pass accuracy 81% to 90%. So Galatasaray definitely tried to push there in that last quarter, or that last half. And ladies and gentlemen, that was it for today's episode of a prediction video for the Champions League first leg match between Galatasaray and Chelsea. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a thumbs up, sub if you haven't already done so, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.